Hey guys, what's up? Oh yeah, it started now. Okay, hey, what's up? NeverUsedTier, and this is of course my story time number 2. So what I'm gonna basically do is try to cover a bunch of things that I just want to talk about, and it's not all gonna be about Pokemon. It actually probably will be mostly not about Pokemon. So anyways, if you did watch story time number 1, that was about how I got in trouble at school, and so now I'm going to kind of continue that story. So yes, I did get suspended for 10 days, but it ended up only being 7 days because I had midterms and exams at my school, and they let me go back to take that because that would be really bad to miss, and that was actually this week, and I've taken most of mine except for 2 that I'm taking tomorrow. I think it's 2 more. But anyways, what happened was, um, so me and my friend kind of got in trouble. We had to go talk to the superintendent of our school. Originally, I was gonna have to go to court, but the day that I was, like, my parents don't tell me anything. Like, I was originally going, and then they said, I don't know when they found out, but they found out a little bit before me, but they just ended up telling me on the day. Like, I thought I was going to court. I was so scared, but I just ended up going to talk to this one superintendent, and they were, well, it was a superintendent and then my hearing officer, and they were both pretty cool. They didn't really care. They just told me not to do it again, and if I do really anything else, I'm pretty much going to get expelled. But so yeah, I didn't get in any trouble really. Oh, and I had to take a pee test at a doctor's, or I didn't actually go to the doctor's. My dad was gonna go there, but we didn't have enough time to stay at the doctor's because this was the same day of the time that I was meeting up with all those people. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so my dad just got the little box with all the pee stuff that you need to test, and he brought it home, and I did that, and then we went and we brought that to the hearing officer. But somehow I passed it. It was only 2 weeks, like 12, somewhere between 12 and 16 days that I was sober, and as you all know, marijuana takes like it should take around a month. I don't know how I passed, but I did, and that's good. And because of that, I'm in almost no trouble. And anyways, so the bad part out of this, the only bad part for me is that, well, there are 2 bad parts. Now, I'm pretty much failing only 2 of my classes, and I'm gonna have to retake them next year because of this, and because I missed 10 days, and I'm definitely not gonna be able to make up all that work because I procrastinate way too much. And there was this school that I was trying to get into, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm really, 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 really bad at school. I cannot get myself to do homework and that kind of stuff, and I just don't do it. And I don't know, it's pretty easy to get into this school. You have to apply, but like pretty much everyone gets in. So I was pretty much just like kind of letting my grades slip a little, knowing I'm gonna get in next semester, and I did get in, but then I couldn't go because of my suspension. And that just like made me so sad at first, but then I just got mad, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to play Pokemon for a while, because it was just going to stress me out even more. And so that kind of sucks for me a lot. Like, I really wanted to go here. It could have helped me with my grades a lot because at the school they don't assign homework. They don't assign homework, so that's different. Like, if you don't get all your schoolwork done, then it becomes homework, but they don't assign you homework. And what else? Like, they have due dates, but if you don't turn it in, you can just always turn it in, and they don't take points off for being late. But other than that, it's pretty much a normal school, and if you can hear that, someone's just walking around upstairs, and that's just kind of annoying. They're stomping. And yeah, so, alright, so that's it. And now I'm pretty much just gonna talk about school and stuff. I don't know. I'm in 10th grade in high school, if you did not know about that, if you did not know that about me. And pretty much, I don't know, let's see, random facts. My favorite drink in the world is Lipton green tea. I buy like 3 or 4 gallons of that a week, and I just sit here drinking it. And some of my hobbies, I play Pokemon, of course, and the other games that I play, like the only game I mainly play is Counter-Strike. I'm a very obsessive person. Like, the games that I play, I like to stick to those games and get extremely good at those. Like, Counter-Strike, it's kind of like the rating in Pokemon, like you get ranked, but it's per server, not like Call of Duty where it's just your overall rank. But like, um, what was I gonna say? Like, yeah, I play in one server until I'm the very best. I was number one in a server for like a couple months, but then some stupid guy, he was just trying to do the same thing, and I don't play that much. Like I play Pokemon more than that because most of the times it lags when I'm in my basement, and that's where my room is. And so I don't get to play that often because I like to be in my room and whatever. So I like to be number one in that server. And now I'm number two because some guy just stayed in there and he only played in there and he's like 200 more kills than me. And so, it's just awful. And now I was trying to get there last night, but I had to go to bed and everything. And so that's some of my hobbies. Let's see, my friends, like, I think of myself, you know how there are leaders and followers? I think of myself as a leader. I actually think I'm definitely a leader. I don't know. But, everyone tells me that too. But, like, my friends. So, in middle school, I had a whole different group of friends than I was with right now. And it's kind of, weird because the reason I stopped hanging out with them was because they got into drugs and stuff. And it's funny because like now it's the opposite way around. But oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to say was I have to quit for the whole year. So my pretty much New Year's resolution is to stay sober for the whole year. So that's gonna be kind of hard, but I'll try it. And so yeah, my friends, it's weird, like I pretty much pulled the whole group together. Like I just had like one group from every I had one friend from every group, sorry, like I have one friend from the lacrosse group and one friend who's just like a skateboarder, one friend who longboards, and they think of those as completely different things. I don't see them as that differently. Um I have one friend who just like he works with me. He works a lot. He's pretty much in the same boat as me, except I don't know. And so I like all these different groups. Let's see what else is there. There's I don't know. That's pretty much it. There's this one Mexican guy, and then that's yeah. And so he just hangs out with all the Mexican people. But anyways, like all these people, I was originally friends with them, but then they started hanging out with each other because I was friends with them, and now I brought like this whole big group together, and like they're all friends now, and it's pretty cool. I don't know, that those are my pretty much friends, and like they're all like at least a little bit part of the skateboarding group, so they all have that long flow, and I used to be in that too, but then I don't know, I kind of quit skating because I wasn't that good, and I just got kind of bored of it. And I used to have the whole long skater boy hair, all that good stuff, but no, see, as a leader, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say that stuff. But I decided that I didn't like long hair, so over the summer I just shaved my head, and now I have like 2 millimeter long hair. And all of my friends make fun of me because they all have like the long flow, but I don't really care. And let's see, Pokemon. I didn't really script any of this. I just wrote down a bunch of things to go over. Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon ever since I was like little, probably fourth or fifth, maybe even third grade. I remember the first game I ever got was Emerald. Well, actually, I had played the other ones, but not like actually. I just like, ooh, look at this, a Senret. I don't know. I didn't play those very seriously. Like I actually, it was like for my 12th, 11th birthday, everyone in my school was playing Pokemon on the little Game Boy. I asked for Emerald. I got it, and I played it, and I loved it. Like I played that for so long, but then I lost it, and I kind of got out of it. But then I found it, and I gave it back to GameStop. I don't know why. Like a couple months after I did that, I'm like, no, why did I do that? And then I got Sapphire from my neighbor. I asked him if I could borrow it, and I still haven't given it back. But that game, me and my brother actually like without hacks at all. Like we were just playing. We got all of the Pokemon in that game, like, and we got it to the point where like we completed the Pokedex. So we got the 3 new starters, and I don't know. I was just so into the game, and then I saw like the 2 main people I saw on YouTube was like Hayden and Blame Truth, and then I just kind of got into competitive, and I was such a noob, and whatever. And so yeah, off of Pokemon, I got a job. I've had it for like 5 months now. I work at it's kind of like an old lady place. I'm just the cashier. No big deal. All right, and one more thing about Pokemon, like NU, I don't. The only reason I play NU is because it's with every game that I play. I just like to be creative, like with Call of Duty and Counter Strike. Like I'll use the guns that no one else uses, just because like I don't know. I hate using what everyone else uses all the time. I think that's not fun. You got to be original and like what was I gonna say? Like I don't know. I try to use like lesser used pokes. I try to use lesser used guns. I just try to have a different strategy, um, and that's why I've always played NU because I feel like there's so much less of that in OU. Like you see the Pokemon, you know every Politoed's gonna have Drizzle, and like Amoonguss, it would still be NU if it didn't have Spore, and all of you know that. If it didn't have Spore, it would suck, and no one would use it. And I think that's it for story time number 2, even though this wasn't much of a story time. And yeah, so the moral of the story is I have to start trying a lot harder in school. And well, I said I wasn't going to play Pokemon for the next couple of days, but today I got home from school because it was a half day and I just couldn't. I just had to. I made a new team and I'm having so much fun. And I've been doing that, and then I'm like, let me do this before I get too into battling. And so after I do this, I'm just gonna go back to doing that. So yeah, have a good one. Leave a like if you enjoyed this story time, and you can go check out my playlist, add me on Skype, all that good stuff. Goodbye.